Welcome to another episode of Barman Saturdays, and this week I decided to take a look at Sinbad, Legend of the Seven Seas. There's one elephant in the room you have to discuss when you talk about this film, and it's the fact that the stories about Sinbad the sailor are of Arabic origin, so this is a character based out of the Middle East, born in like Baghdad, Yet, for the sake of this film, they decided to make him from Syracuse, a Greek city-state in Sicily. Which raises some interesting questions, like, was Dreamworks afraid of making their main character, Arabic? Were they afraid if they did that, people wouldn't go see it because of, bad feelings towards, Arabs because of 9/11? Because, most of the people involved in the hijacking were from Saudi Arabia. So, you got that stuff going for you. So, is that why they decided, we'll make him Greek instead, because most people probably have heard of Sinbad, but they don't know enough about Sinbad to call us out on it, at first glance. And those that do know about it, well, hopefully they won't bring it up too much, because we'd rather not talk about why we're making this change. Or were they thinking, what, people in the US are just far more familiar with Greek mythology, because it's, taught in school, because I remember being taught about Greek mythology when I was in school, with Homer's Odyssey and stuff like that. So they're like, let's go with a more familiar setting because people are more familiar with Greek legends like Eris and Zeus and all that, and Tartarus, rather than talk about Arabic legends that people may not be as familiar with. I'm honestly not sure what they were thinking when they made that decision. I mean, according to the Wikipedia article, the person that was making the film or directing it, had this brought up to him a couple times, because apparently when one person talked to him, he was like, yeah, I've had this discussion before, but we're sticking with the whole Greek thing, I guess. But yeah, the final reasoning why they decided to go with the whole Greek idea, I'm not sure. Okay, I probably could try digging even deeper into things, beyond Wikipedia to try and get some more answers maybe, but honestly, it just seems like I'd be bogging the film down with interesting background information that just isn't of much interest to me usually. Usually I'd rather just watch a film and have a fun time, and there's no denying that this is a fun romp, despite, the CGI feeling like it's being painfully inserted into the more traditional look of the film in places. Because the characters were hand-drawn, so when you insert a CGI monster, it really stands out. They're like, man, that doesn't look like it's in the film at all. It looks like it's from a different film that's attacking the film I'm watching. What's going on? So, yeah, it's definitely got that going against it, but other than that, it's just a fun, romantic romp, and that's about all I can say about it. There's nothing bad about it, really, per se, other than, that whole CGI thing, but I probably should move on from that. But yeah, it's just a fun romp that just didn't make DreamWorks enough money to really cover it, because this film is basically considered a massive financial flop, which is kind of saddening, because at least it makes for a fun and exciting adventure, if nothing else. Till next time, then. See ya.
Give that guy a raise.